Good morning to everyone, Bluefox here, and today we're taking a trip to Italy, more specifically to the Autodromo Nazionale Monza, and to Mario Kart Wii, more specifically to Luigi Circuit. Now, in the past videos I had to get very creative with the comparison made between Mario Kart and real-life racetracks. However, this time it was, well, let's just say a bit easier. So, without stretching this video too much, let's jump in directly to the analysis. Usually in these videos I start off with the legacy or aesthetics, but for this special occasion I had to start with the obvious comparison, the layout. These two blueprints are nearly identical. Monza is a bit more complex since it has multiple chicanes, while Luigi Circuit is a bit simpler since it's the first track of the game it's a view. But let's go with order. The two tracks start with a long rectangular road that functions as the starting and finishing lines. As usual, this portion of the circuits do not have any particular function other than to accumulate speed and finishing up the race. Even if these are the less exciting part of the tracks, these two are quite iconic, being the starting lines of the most famous circuits in Mario Kart and F1 alike, both having the grandstand on one side and the pit stops to the other. Next up is Curva Grande, where racers and karters need to steer nearly 90 degrees to the right. In both games, these curves can be done keeping high speeds. In Monza, racers need to be careful to approach the curve at the right acceleration, while karters need to look out for the first side and boxes, and thus obstacles placed by others. The Lesmo curves are up next, and in both tracks it's evident that these offer players great chances to overcome others. The function of this is different in both games. While in Mario Kart is a great occasion to drift and do both turns at once, racers need to pull out two different great turns without leaving space to other racers behind. The tracks then follow with two main roads, Serraglio and Ascari. Speeding both is everything. In Luigi's Circuit, if you have a mushroom, it is possible to cut the line and use the ramp on the left. Racers meanwhile need to be careful with the nut in the middle, that wrongly taken can lose racers precious time. While in different ways, in both racetracks it is possible to use this key point to gain positions. At last, the most famous part in both circuits appear, Curva Parabolica, right before the finishing line. A 180-degree curve that, while sharp, can be done by keeping high speeds. In Mario Kart, the developers made it clear by putting plenty of boosters in the outside ring. This part is no joke, and can put off many unfocused racers. Both tracks then close off and the next up begin, starting another thrilling round. As I hope I made clear, the shape of both circuits are well studied to give racers constant chances to gain speed. The shape of the Monza circuit is certainly simpler than other tracks featured in Formula 1. For example, compared to the last F1 circuit I analyzed in this series, Suzuka, it seems there is not much to it. Yes, as you just saw, simplicity can lead to exciting events. Likewise, Luigi's Circuit does have a simpler layout than other tracks in the game. Yet, racing in it is always a joy, and its simplicity is actually its strong point. Apart from the layout, there are some similarities between the two tracks that go beyond the L shape. Starting off with the legacy, both tracks have established themselves as icons for both Mario Kart and F1. Monza has hosted the highest number of Formula 1 tournaments, over 70 World Championships from 1950, second place being Monaco with only 66 appearances. On the other hand, Luigi Circuit is the symbol of Mario Kart Wii, the best-selling Mario Kart of all times, being the first race 37 million players ever experienced. The cherry on top, Luigi Circuit is also the racing track where the credits take place. Italy is known for its car industry, located almost entirely in the north of the country, where Monza also is. Brands like Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Lancia, Lamborghini represent the high quality of the Italian car manufacturer. In addition, Monza is not the only Italian circuit that appears in F1. Italy had other circuits in the Grand Prix alongside the Lombard track. Romagna and Imola and Tuscany's Mugello also appear in recent seasons. It is extremely rare for a country to host two racers the same year. Can you guess which country's exception that proves the rule? Likewise, Luigi is one of the most iconic Super Mario characters. I mean, he is the pro of Mario Bros. Luigi may not have a fancy castle or a private island, but his name is in other excellent tracks, such as N64's Luigi's Raceway, GameCube's Luigi's Circuit, and DS's Luigi's Mansion. All Luigi's tracks are synonymous with fun and excitement, and I will be more than glad to bring more to the channel. At last, we have the aesthetics. Both tracks have the left side green and immersive nature, while the right side is more crowded with grandstands and some buildings. Now, while there is no giant Luigi statue in Monza, something that is extremely disappointing, both tracks have a similar starting line, and Monza does have a watchtower at the beginning of the race, about the same height as the statue. So there you have it. Now it couldn't be clearer why Luigi's Circuit is Mario Kart's Monza. This comparison fits so well that I'm not the first one to point it out. In fact, it's one of the first results Google Images gave me when searching Luigi Circuit. But what other Mario Kart and Formula 1 tracks are less obviously similar between each other? What about other racing competition, such as the 24-hour series or NASCAR? Let me know your ideas for the next tour. As always, grazie mille for watching today's video. This is the 4th episode of an ongoing series where I compare Mario Kart circuits to real-life counterparts, so if you are looking forward for a 5th one, leave this video a like and subscribe for more. Comparing circuits is no easy task, so tell me what other circuits would you like to see next. But until then, I wish you a wonderful day. Arrivederci.